Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Welcome to Chris is Talking, and this is my weekly manga review of One Piece, and this is for chapter 845. Now, by review, it's mostly going to be a reaction because I actually haven't read the chapter, and I did a live reaction last week, which actually got me quite a lot of views, and I'm very thankful for everyone who watched the video, who commented, and who actually liked it, and all the new subscribers from that video alone. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You understand how happy I am because yeah, it's a lot making these videos, especially working full time. And yeah, I love One Piece. I love talking about One Piece. I love the manga. One Piece is one of my favorite mangas ever, and it's just emotional. And I'm happy to be doing these reviews and live reactions. So I'll be doing a live reaction for chapter 845. So if you could just get up the manga at the same time, so we're going to be just going page by page, so then that way you kind of know what I'm talking about. And if you're not reading at the same time, hopefully you still enjoy this video and leave your comments just in case you have read the manga chapter anyway. And let's do this. All right, so on the first page we see here there's a cover page request. Nami getting pampered by 5 little kittens. Osaka Prefecture, PN Wild Strawberry Aqua. What? I don't really get that. Are those the drinks? Maybe those are the drinks. I don't really get what's going on. Second of all, who are these people who are requesting these pictures? Some thirsty person out there is requesting for Nami to be pampered by kittens. Now, I see it as something else, but let's not read in between the lines. Before we go into the review as well, if you're new to this channel, do subscribe as I do weekly manga reviews. And if you're mostly just into One Piece reviews, do subscribe because every Wednesday/Thursday, whenever they bloody decide to drop, I'll do a review or slash reaction as soon as I can, before or after work. So hopefully you guys will come back for that. So yeah. So what the fuck? Sorry. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, yeah, there's just a cat lying on its stomach. How hard is Nami making these people work? Fucking hell. Anyways, next page. All right. So there's some cover art by some person. All right. So on the main page, Luffy. So somebody's speaking. I'm presuming it's Nami because that's just exactly where we left off. And we see the trees, tree with the tongue out. I don't know. After what just took place, will bridges be burned? Okay, so scrolling down, you're not seriously just going to wait here, are you? We're right smack in the middle of enemy grounds right now. So yeah, one thing that's pretty cool is Nami's with Luffy. So even if Luffy was literally being literal last week about he's gonna stay there and do a hunger strike, at least Nami's there to try and talk some sense into him because Luffy he's slightly slow. He's slightly slow, not as bad as Goku, but he's definitely slow. And when he's got his mind stuck on something, he will do it regardless of how stupid it is. So it's good to have Nami with him, and it's good to see more from Nami as well. So Luffy says, "Yeah, remember what Pound told us about people who've managed to beat a commander in the past. Big Mom sends in her enraged army along with her deadly storm to finish them off. If you stay out in the open like this, the enemies might. But Sanji, Danji Busum." Okay, yeah, so those people who think that Luffy isn't injured, Luffy is injured. Luffy has been injured. Obviously, he was tired as well from the fight of Cracker, so it's not that he's just totally taken out by Sanji. But Luffy did take several Sanji's like really strong attacks. So yeah, and he's been affected because he's got some lisp, so he's definitely fucked. Shadow. So Nami's noticed something in the sky. Where did these storm clouds roll in from? Ah, so all right, so this giant mountain tree thing, fangs with a mustache. He knows something. It knows something. Obviously, we don't know what sex it is. What's wrong, King Bomb? On that mountain lies the whole cake chateau where Mama resides. Mama is infuriated due. Oh, okay. Yeah, so remember in the chapter before last, we saw Nami speaking to, I forgot who Nami was speaking to, so my apologies. This is just off the dome. But I remember Nami speaking to somebody who explained to her that Big Mom has the two powers. On one hand, she has like the ace kind of power, and on the other hand, she has storms and stuff. So maybe this could be a result of that. So I'm guessing it's going to be about that shit. So I kind of ended up clicking on the next page. Go back on the previous page. Sorry, guys, this is not as smooth as I thought it was going to be. So, Lin Lin is a woman with the ability to control and manipulate the weather. See, once she crosses that line, there's absolutely nothing anyone can do to quell her rage. So you could, so now there's a shot of the whole Cake Island and it's just fucked. It's going to shit. Like literally huge waves all across the front. The skies look just like really, really, really messed up. What I'm surprised at are those candles? Because if those are candles, I'm sure that the bloody the wind's blown them out. All right, so we're taken to Sweet City. Lord Prometheus and Lord Zeus are wreaking havoc. Wreaking havoc. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the name of her two abilities, Prometheus and Zeus. Mama is in full blown rage. All right, so alright, first of all, why has this bloody cloud got a baseball cap on? I know Big Mom can bloody give these things emotions and like a soul, but does a soul mean that you suddenly get a hat? Wouldn't the hat just fall through the fucking cloud? Anyways, we are the army that shall avenge Lord Cracker. Clear the way, the enraged army is coming through. Rattle, rattle. Okay, so the army's coming through. If you want to go to the next page, guys. Okay, I'm guessing this is Ichiji Niji. I'm guessing this is Niji because he's chatting shit. Well, look what we have here. They're going to hunt down and kill that Straw Hat. Sanji doesn't look too bothered. I think Sanji just knows that Luffy can handle himself. Now, Morin did say he was going to wait for you at that spot. Those guys are done for. Shit. Alright. Okay, here's something. One thing we need to remember is this is Big Mom's crew. Alright, this is Big Mom's crew. Regardless of where on the scale they are, maybe they might be fodder for the people, but this is Big Mom's crew. And these are the people who are going to come and clean up the mess that Cracker couldn't handle. Obviously, Cracker, he went out by himself, and he should have been able to take out Luffy by himself. But Luffy being Luffy, and plus he had Nami as well, he weren't able to. But I think these people here, these designs are pretty fucking sick. What is going on here? Shit, sorry. Bloody Roger's bass playing in the background. Pressed the button by accident. Alright, those guys are done for. I'm loving these designs. Oda's going in with these bloody designs. Like it's a whole bunch of wacky fucking people. Oh my god. Look at that. What? Anyways, they're not getting out of this alive. Thrifty Bobbin. So we see Thrifty Bobbin, Demon Lady Amont, Mont d'Or de Scrib. Okay. I can't even count high enough to add up the total bounty of all the heavyweights here. So I'm guessing that they can't count past 1 billion, but who knows? Maybe all of them have like hundreds of millions in bounty. All right, Sanji. You can see Sanji's affected. Maybe he can sense the power levels. Maybe he's getting like the flashbacks, or maybe he's remembering what Luffy told him in last week's chapter. Well, I'm sure even he's not idiotic enough to stay put after seeing an army like that. Ha ha ha. All right, there's rain. Okay, there's a note here written by Oda. This is a pun because Museimi, sorry, is a kind of Japanese candy, but Mizu means water and Ame means rain. Oh, okay. No, this is Muzame. I won't let even this Muzame get in my mouth. I ain't eating a damn thing unless it's from Sanji. Alright. The emotion drawn on Luffy's eyes right now, I have not seen Luffy this affected in such a while. It's actually kind of emotional myself because it's like Luffy's always constantly like happy, in control, in charge, just bubbly. And to really see how this is affecting him, last week's chapter really, really affected him. Obviously, he wasn't reading the chapter, but the things that happened in last week's chapter between himself and Sanji, the words that came across between the two of them, definitely affected him. And you can see he's really distraught right now. Next page. All right, Whole Cake Chateau. Mama, alright, some little girls calling for Mama. Mama, the head chef won't let me borrow his knives. I wanted to mutilate my stuffed animal. Fuck. Well, then we have a problem here, don't we? Dolce, Drage, go get them for her. No way, Mama. Every time we give Anna knives, she manages to pop with our balloons. Yeah, she's rotten to the core, and I'm definitely gonna kill her one day. The fuck? Yeah, Mama, don't encourage such psychotic behavior like that. Alright. Big Mom is fucked. She's fucked up. I mean, who is this little girl, first of all? Is this one of Big Mom's daughters? That if it is, okay, it's probably why she's saying mama. But I thought maybe she's just saying mama because of the fact that she's Big Mum. But if it is one of Big Mum's daughters, the sheer fact that Big Mum straight up said she's rotten to the core and I'm definitely gonna kill her one day. This definitely means Big Mum has no ties to any of her offsprings, any of her spermlings. Yes, I hate spermlings for like there's so many of them. She has so many children scattered across the fucking seven seas. Oh my god, this is crazy. So but at least people are aware that that the little girl's psychotic and mutilate. She wanted to mutilate. Her words were mutilate, not even fucking. I just wanted to play around and cut off, or I don't know, some other words. Everyone has at least 100 or 200 people they want to kill. Just accept that fact and get along, my children. Tomorrow, your big sister Pudding will finally be getting married. The time has finally come to meet the family of her groom. All right, can we just realize that Big Mum has some fucking ugly children? Like I know you shouldn't really be saying kids are ugly, but these are some ugly bastards. There's some round ones with balloons flying away all over the place. There's one that looks like a mummy, like it's all strapped around. There's one that looks like it's foaming from the mouth. Looks like it's not even fucking conscious. Like there's another one at the very bottom of the page which just has like a big smile, no eyes, and crazy long ass neck. Yeah, yeah, these look like a bunch of inbred children, to be honest. I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. Big Mom, yeah. Alright. Alright, so next page seems actually a lot of detail here. Ha ha, mama, 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 mama. I'm happy you were able to make it all the way here, Germa 66. They've arrived. So, oh wait, so is this the next day, the next morning? What is this? We had some minor issues, but everything will be fine now. Seriously though, I've heard so much about you. A cook for Pudding's groom. That's just perfect. Christ, look how big Big Mum is. She is an ugly bitch. Look at that. Well, not that it really makes much difference. The main purpose of this marriage is to cement our alliance in stone. As long as you and I are on the same page, Judge, it should be smooth sailing from here on out. Ha 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 ha. Yes, I couldn't start. Fucking this thing is so small. Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself. However, I should simply add that the lasting happiness of our children come first and foremost. The bullshit Judge is talking. Judge talks so much shit. I wish all the best for tomorrow's ceremony. I guarantee it shall be a day that none of us forgets. All right, so it's on the same day. It's just it just kind of fast forwarded some random pacing there, but it's chill. Black tea, green tea, black tea, green tea. Which one of us? Black tea for me. Yeah. What the fuck? So when he uses one of the teas, everyone dies? What the fuck is going on there? Black tea, tippity tappity, whatever. Eat me first. Don't you dare forget about me, honey, honey. Take as much as. All right, this is some weird shit. This is some really weird shit because food shouldn't be talking. Period. If you guys have seen Sausage Party, which yeah, then you'll know what I'm kind of talking about. Then these foods are going to feel the pain of being eaten, or it's just how weirdly lifeless they are to be asked to be eaten. It's just fucked up. It's literally wrong. And you can see Sanji's face right now. Sanji's looking at him like the same way I'm looking at him. Like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what are you? You guys are pouring yourselves. You guys want to be eating. Some of you guys are wearing sunglasses for fuck's sake. Wieners, cabbage, ham, pancakes were all super tasty. How about you guys pipe down for me? Oh, sorry, that was Sanji. How about you guys pipe down for me? Sorry, it's not my Sanji voice, but who cares? Well, oh, don't be that way. Let's have a little fun, jolly lunch. What excessively loud food. Oh, you can just see the food in his mouth. It's like he's just regretting exactly what he was just asking for. You just see him. Who is this, guys? Can you please tell me who this is? This is on page. This is on a page where the food are fucking asking Sandy to be eaten. Probably gonna look after later, but do just let me know the names of the different Vinsmokes down below. Obviously, I know the names of different Vinsmokes, but if you could just let me know how you guys know to remember which one's which. Is it the curls? Or is it the hair? The only way I can know which one isn't Ichiji is that he hardly speaks. I know that much. So if somebody speaks, it's not Ichiji unless they're going to say something really smart or if they have that threatening kind of aura. Oh, so Sanji. I asked Pudding, she slipped something to Sanji. We need to talk in private later. Alright. Just outside Sweet City. Heaven's no good you. Luffy! Luffy's location. Please, all I'm asking is that you hide. You won't be breaking your promise if you move a tiny bit away from this place. Not a chance. If Sanji shows up, he'll think I left. You guys can go if you want. Wow, Luffy's actually... Yeah, Luffy's not moving an inch. Luffy, I'm begging you, don't you understand whose territory you're in? Oh shit, we've located Straw Hat Luffy. You stand zero chance of taking down an army of that size. I already made my promise, so I'm staying right here. March. Fuck, you can. It's panned out, and you can see how huge the army is. These kind of situations, obviously, these kind of situations is when you'd want that bloody huge army that Luffy now has from the Dressrosa arc. At the very end, he ended up having all the giants and half of the fucking cast of the Dressrosa arc. And this would be a good moment for them to kind of turn up. But obviously, they're not just going to fall out of the sky or something. But this would be a really good moment for them to sort them out, and for Luffy to kind of just relax and just kind of take a breather, or to just do what he meant, or what he promised to Sanji, because he doesn't want to move. He wants to just literally just stay there. But unless there's like some random mysterious way that they appear, I don't really get how Luffy's going to get out of this, because he's not moving a fucking inch. Inside the Whole Cake Chateau, Pudding's room. Please forgive me. I was unable to keep my promise with Luffy and his comrades. It's my fault that they are in all... Sorry, I can't read today. It's my fault that they're in all this trouble right now. How big is that teddy bear? Shit. That teddy bear doesn't look happy. I was wondering how they managed to get here through that heavily guarded port at sea, but either way, I wouldn't have gone to the coast. If you're talking about the invitation, if I took all the blame for you, everything would have worked out. Once you attend the ceremony, your chances of escape become nigh. Now that Mama is so familiar with forced marriages, she makes it a point to put these ominous wristlets on people who give her the slightest inkling that they may run away. Once they are placed on you, you can no longer have any options. So Sanji knew this, but from Sanji's reaction, I'm guessing that he was going to try and find out a way to kind of get out of there the next morning. But oh no, okay, no, he's just... I get it. Sorry, I spoke too soon. You're talking about these. He shows her the things. Oh dear, your mama has the keys to these. If we want to steal them back, our only recourse is to take on and defeat her entire crew. It can't be, as mama already begun to move. Yes, and to make matters worse, as of this very moment, I don't have a single ally I can count on. Oh shit, he's pulling off his mask. We may be related by blood, but this is what they really think of me. I'm nothing more than a failure in the eyes of my so-called family. Empathy and compassion are foreign to them when it comes to me. Those injuries, yeah. Pudding's eyes, the emotions in Pudding's eyes, and like her reaction is like crazy. Sanji does look like shit, so I totally forgot he looked like that. So, whoops. I've never not once gotten joy in having been born a royal. That's why I left for the sea in the first place, in search of a place I wasn't even sure existed. Sanji hated his family so much, he would rather go somewhere that may not exist, just to be away from his family. Sorry if there's a slight lag there. This video is kind of getting a bit long, so let me hurry this up. But if I try and resist this marriage, all my friends, everyone I hold dear, will suffer the consequences. To make matters worse, the man I consider my father, who happens to reside in the East Blue, is also at risk. They're just looking for an excuse to pounce on that savior of mine too. I've carefully weighed my options, but there's no place for me to run. That's why I've decided to quit struggling and just go with the flow. In exchange, I wanted Big Mum to let my friends off her hook, but instead of that, at this very moment, they're all out there trying to find and destroy them. I'm so sorry. Alright, so Pudding's like emotion, like, so Pudding has some feelings. Pudding has feelings for some form of feelings for Sanji, like, or maybe it's just that Pudding's a really nice girl, but I feel like there's something there, and Pudding really feels responsible for the situation that Sanji is in right now, and as well as a story that that Sanji just told her as well. My own mother has put all of you in such a precarious situation. No, there's no need for you to apologize. None of this is on you, Pudding. Until 13 years ago, I lived in pure hell. I've returned to that hell now. But during those 13 years away, I was greeted with a lifestyle that allowed me to be incredibly happy. The simple life. Everyone I met during that time, they're all my saviors. My only wish is to disappear from all of them. Sorry, I thought there was a lag there. My only wish is to disappear from all of their lives without hurting a single one of them. My adventure must come to an end here. Oh, okay, I don't know how to make that noise, but hey, stop with the waterworks already. You're making me feel bad here. So Sanji, I won't let this marriage of ours turn into that kind of hell for you. Oh shit. That was surprising. I wasn't expecting her to say that. I don't think Sanji was expecting her to say that too. That look between that exchange of looks right there really showed that that there's a slight connection for each other. What it is, we don't know right now, but hopefully as time goes by, we can get this sorted out. But talking about shipping, who do you think's being shipped with who in the Straw Hats? Because obviously, until now, it was always that, oh, it could be Sanji and Nami, or it could be Sanji and any other fucking chick that he meets on the streets. But at this very moment, like, he hasn't done his whole crazy love hearts thing. He hasn't gone all crazy goo goo gaga for her. And obviously he did when he saw the picture, but right now I can really see that this is affecting him so much. He's just kind of chilled. And during this situation, when he feels his lowest, when he feels his ugliest, he's being his real self. This is where, like, he's actually meeting Pudding, a girl that he actually likes, and you can see that she likes him, or she likes the fact that he can cook. She likes the fact that he's strong and how he has so much compassion and care for his friends. So anyway, forgive me, I shouldn't be so presumptuous, especially at a time like this. Of course you'd have a grudge against this marriage. I've overstepped my boundaries. My apologies. I mean, I just met you, and there's no way I'd be able to fill this big hole in your heart right now. And besides, okay, so right now we're just seeing, like, is Luffy fighting? Alright, so Luffy's mid-fight. Oh, we see, like, lightning and stuff. Nami, she's shocked. Luffy's, like, going ham. You've never even uttered a single word about us marrying. Sanji's just there. Luffy's fighting. Luffy's standing his ground. He's staying on one spot and he's just taking everyone out. So he was fucking serious when he said he wasn't moving. But here I am, just assuming that you are my only savior right now. If you really don't mind it being me, then Sanji, tomorrow, let's do it. Let's get married. Savior or promise? Which one will he choose? Is his adventure really going to end here? Next week we will be on break. Fuck's sake, man. Why are we gonna get? Is this the reason why it's out early? Because I know it was meant to come out tomorrow, and Boku no Hero Academia also came out today as well. So I'm presuming that it's definitely not just One Piece. It's something to do with Shonen Jump. All right, what a fucking twist! What a twist! Because I don't know where this is going. I honestly don't know where this is going. I don't even see it. No, you can't see it. But goosebumps right now. I really honestly feel like I don't know where this is going, and I'm kind of loving that I don't know where this is going. Most of the time I tend to find that shonen series, you know where this is going. You know where the story's gonna end up going. But right now it's like there's several different outcomes that could come out. Luffy's standing, he's fighting. So at some point I thought maybe Nami was gonna convince him to leave, but no, Luffy's still fighting. Another one, so like it's not Luffy leaving, so Luffy's staying there. Sanji, I thought he was going to either, before all of this, before he actually said what he felt, I thought he was actually he had a plan to try and figure a way out, or a way that he was going to end up actually like stealing the keys, or he's going to end up asking Pudding to find the keys and they unlock it for each other. So what the fuck? Alright, so then there's that. Or there's the fact that Sanji could get married to her and then they run away together, if that's something in the very, very back of his mind, so that he doesn't break the promise to Luffy, but he also, because of how much he cares for Pudding right now, it showed maybe not a new Straw Hat, but a new person on the crew, because now technically we have like so many thousands of people that are part of the One Piece of the fucking of the Mugiwara Straw Hats themselves. There's like thousands of them, so it's not like there's only 10 anymore. But of the main 10, of the main 9, sorry, they're there, and I think that she will just be like an addition, like Sanji's wife, so not like the 10th Straw Hat. So it could be that, or it'd be Sanji's chatting shit because he honestly still doesn't trust her because he doesn't trust Big Mom. And it could be the fact that she could be a bad guy. She could literally be the nicest person ever on the outside, and this whole thing, this whole situation could have been played by her. I know that's really, really far fetched. I know, but there's a 10% chance that could be it. I don't really want to call it out and say that is what it is, but there's a small chance that she still could be hiding something. But or, I don't know, because this feels. Sorry, I'm just all over the place. This feels kind of. I just don't know what to think right now. I honestly don't know what to think, and to think that we still have. We were on break next week, so we have 2 weeks until we get some form of answer or some form of continuation of this. Okay, I've been speaking long enough, so yeah. What did you guys think of this chapter? Were you reading through? What did you guys think of the outcome? Are you what do you think Sanji's going to do? Because I honestly don't know what the fuck's going on. And do you think Sanji's actually going to get married? That's a situation. That's something, because it seems like Sanji's given up. It honestly seems like Sanji's given up. He is not himself, and it hurt. It's so weird to see my boy in this kind of pain. But yeah. Anyways, that was that. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Do subscribe for more weekly One Piece reviews, as well as other daily kind of other manga and anime stuff. And just subscribe to be notified of when things come out. And if you are reading the One Piece manga, do subscribe, because then you'll know when to come back and check my reactions, my reviews, and my thoughts on all this good stuff. Hope you guys have a great day. Chris is talking. Have a great day. I already said have a great day. But yeah, take care, guys. Peace.